Hello, my little Globdules. It's me, Gartokk. Welcome to Path of Exile. This is an free-to-play online action RPG. It's on Steam, and I recommend that everybody gets it because I quite simply believe it is the best free-to-play product. Team Fortress 2 and Dota 2, Hearthstone, they may have a few arguments against that, but Path of Exile is chock full of content, and its microtransactions claim to be ethical, i.e. they're mostly vanity and convenience items, and there's nothing there that gives you an advantage over other people.
Attention prisoners! For your crimes against Oriath, you have been exiled to the Forsaken Continent of Rayclast. The Magisters of Oriath are merciful and have granted all exiles one weapon. Choose wisely.
So you
has bestowed a gift upon you, a chance to redeem your crimes. A new life. Do not squander it.
Sorry for disturbing you there, sir. I do apologize. We start off by creating a character. We choose our class. Here we have the Templar.
I fought, wept, and bled for God and the Order.
I bet you did.
I would have died for my Templar brothers.
That's nice.
Every single one.
Every single one. What about Bob?
Piety,
We all hate
my
Bob.
Devotion. They exile me
To the land of the damned.
To Rayclast.
Rayclast.
I know now that my brethren are merely God's tools. He has given me this path to walk, so I shall muster my strength and my power, and my faith. It is my shield against the darkness to come.
And we have the Shadow.
A simple job, I was told.
Yeah.
Silence a big mouth, get a big payout, and no one was going to be the wiser. Tidy, except for one loose end. Me.
Indeed.
I would have kept my mouth shut.
I bet you wouldn't.
Professional integrity, it's called.
Is it? I thought it was called
Unfortunately,
Bob.
not something my employers believed in.
Oh.
They raised a toast to a job well done.
Oh, toast. I'm
I
getting
drank,
hungry now.
and the next thing I know, I'm on this stinking crate bound for exile.
I'm Rayclast.
It's not a complete loss, I suppose.
What?
The way I hear it, there'll be plenty of work for a man of my talents in Rayclast.
Well, yeah, not nice work, though. Then we have my favorite, the Marauder.
I'm a warrior.
He's a warrior.
I was born to fight.
He was born to
Raised
fight, you can
defend
tell.
My tribe. Now, I have been taken from my people, chained and exiled by cowards who fear death. Death is my brother.
Really?
I do not fear him. I see him in the
That's a
eyes
weird
of the
family
many
right there.
beasts that I kill. I feel him traveling beside me to this new land, this Rayclast.
Stop hitting yourself
He will
on
take
the
me to
head
meet
with
the
the hammer. You're going
ancestors
to
when
cause
I'm
some
ready.
permanent damage,
And I am
dude.
not ready.
And then here we have the Ranger. Guess what she
Can't own a
does?
life.
You
Not
can,
a
actually.
deer's, not a rabbit's, and not mine. Every soul has a birth-given right to live however they will, however they can. I take from the wilderness, and one day it'll take me in return.
Sounds like the girl from Hunger Games.
Not the fat lords of Oriath believe in such things.
You called them
They call me
fat.
poacher
How
and thief.
dare you?
Clap me in irons and haul me like cargo into exile. No matter. I'll make the forests and mountains of Rayclast my new home.
There's a bit of a
My
crap home.
freedom and my bow. That's all I need.
Yeah, there's a lot of other things you need. You need kind of oxygen, water, food, stuff like that. The Duelist!
He had it coming.
He did.
Was I supposed to bear such insults with an action
Yes.
simply because of his high birth?
Indeed you were.
That lord sang a different tune with 6 inches of steel in his guts.
Nice.
Now they call me a criminal for defending my honor.
And they call you a criminal for
I do the
sticking your
same
sword in
again to
someone's
anyone
guts.
who crossed me. I care naught for riches.
I don't.
Little for friendship. The duel is all I need.
I need riches.
I may be in exile, but I will carve a road back to Oriath, one foe, one victory at a time. Ill fortune may have banished me to Rayclast.
Not ill
but
fortune,
I
it was
will
that
live to hear them
sword,
scream
dude.
my name in the great arenas again.
Why are you blaming other people? And then the witch.
They were right to fear me.
Oh,
If
she
only they
flies.
listened to their cowardice. Had they not taken my home with fire, I would not have taken their children.
Yeah, that's,
Now I'm banished to Rayclast.
no wonder.
I've heard the dark rumors,
Have you? What
seen the
rumors?
terror in the other exiles' eyes.
I don't see terror in
But
their
to
eyes.
me, one land is like any other. The elements are my allies, the dead are my servants, and fear will be my closest friend.
So death is his brother, fear is her best friend. This guy's knees look a bit scared, but apart from that, I don't see fear in the eyes of others. So just for the purposes of the video, we'll start a new Marauder. I don't know what league to We'll do
Now,
hardcore.
I have been
Standard
taken from my
hardcore. Let's
people,
tick hardcore.
chained
There we go.
and exiled
Okay.
by cowards who
Shut up.
fear
We've already
death.
heard this before, dude. We
Death
know you're
is
stupid,
my
and we know
brother.
you can hit things
I
really
do
hard
not
with your hammer,
fear
including
him.
your own head.
I see
What should we
you
call
in the
you? I
eyes
can't
of
use
many
Gartokk
beasts
because
that I kill.
that name's already been
fear
taken by
driven
myself on
aside
another
into this
character.
new land.
So we'll just call ourselves Gartokk.
He
Oh,
will take me to meet the ancestors when I'm
G
ready, and I am not ready.
Glob. Can we call ourselves Glob now? No. Okay. Oh, I hate choosing names. Globdules. That
I'm
one
a
should be
warrior.
okay.
I was born to fight.
Shut up!
Raised.
So as you can see, this is why it's called Path of Exile. We are all exiles. We've been thrown off the ship, and we're banished on the Isle of Rayclast. It's filled with monsters and, well, everything is just horrific. It's basically Australia. Fortunately, there's a club right here, which is nice. Boink, and then we've got our club. Let's talk to the dying exile.
We're all that made it.
Just me and you.
They dumped 24 of us exiles off that ship. Guess that makes us the lucky ones.
I had armbands.
Luckier than this poor bastard beside me.
Yeah, poor guy.
Splinter sticking out of me. Missed all the important bits.
Oh, good. Like the
Don't
penis.
smoke at those ruins up the beach.
Really?
Go get some help.
I will.
And on my chest.
Oh no, zombies! Kill the zombie! Kill the zombie! So, left
Kill a
click
man, he stays dead.
to smash things. It's got a great introductory tutorial experience, so you don't have to be experienced in these games at all. You can get into the game. It's very easy and simple to play from the start. I have this heavy strike here, so I'm gonna pop that on in my club. And that goes onto my right mouse button. So now if I find a monster around here somewhere, look how smooth this game is, guys. It's just so beautiful. It's really smooth, addictive, fun to play. And bash, and bash, and bash. Lots of bashage. Pick up this stuff so we can sell it in town. Oh, I've got a shield now. That's nice. Now, health pots work in a very interesting way in this game. Let's make our way up the beach while I explain. Health pots are basically just items that you can equip in special slots down there on the bottom left that you can see. I gotcha. Chest. And you can use them to top up your health like I will now. There we go. I've used a little bit, so you can see that the first health pot down here has gone down a little bit. But they regenerate with the more enemies that you kill. So instead of using the orb system that Diablo 3 decided to go with, because nobody loved pot spamming in the old action RPGs, it was a bit of a bore, it was a bit of a drag. Instead of that, they've come up with this slightly alternative option, which I quite like. I like orbs as well. Orbs is okay, but it's very arcadey. So it's good to see that Grinding Gear Games has come up with some interesting design philosophies for this. They've really thought about it, you know, they've really put a lot of thought into it. Oh, a hat. I like hats. There we go, I've got a nice iron hat. Let's go and kill these guys. They were just sleeping, I've woke them up.
See another dawn.
Yay, I've leveled up. Now, when you level up, you get to choose a new skill. One passive skill point available. This is the skill tree. I'm sure you've all seen it before, but in case you haven't, prepare to have your breath taken away. This is the talent tree for Path of Exile, guys. Now, don't be too daunted by it right away. First of all, you know, you start off at a certain place and you move out from that place, and it's pretty obvious what you're going to select. It isn't until you get to sort of like level 10 or in the teens that you've got to start planning ahead as to which direction you want to go around the tree. Now, a lot of people hail this as an excellent example of what talent trees should have evolved into, rather than these simplified little 6-point talent trees or 3-point talent trees or whatever. I'm not sure I agree. It's really cool having this kind of flexibility. But let's have a look at some of the skills. 12% increased accuracy rating with one-handed melee weapons. 15% increased armor. 8% increased maximum life. 6% physical damage with staves, and accuracy rating with... It's not the most interesting of talent trees. It's nice to have that sense of character progression. A lot of games are losing that nowadays. A character should always be there to progress and to keep going forward. And it's nice to have that. These talents come thick and fast. and you move through the trees, and it starts looking really, really cool, and you get better gear along with it, of course. Obviously, that's the whole point of the game, is the loot. But still, these passive talents, not the most interesting of things in the world, to be honest. So I'll apply those points. I'm going to go damage with this barbarian, and then we'll move up the beach. I hate seaweed. Seaweed's horrible. Gets all in your toes and around your feet, and you have no idea what's in there. Yeah, so we're on Rayclast, and now we've just got to survive. I'm going to try and find other survivors. See if there's any way we can make our way back to Oriath, where we came from. I guess there's a lot of revenge that we want to get. There's vengeance, and also just we want to be home with our family, you know. I'm sure this guy's got 2 little kids. Can you imagine this guy's a father? My 14th child died of a hammer blow to the head. So I'm leveling up the gem over here, the heavy strike gem, with more kills that I make. Your skills level up that way. Your skills are always attached to those gems, but there is flexibility, and there is a lot you can do with those gems. You can combine them to make more powerful effects and things like that. So again, rather than going the Guild Wars 2 route of just having your spells linked to the weapon, on this occasion there's a lot more flexibility there. Barrel! Kill the barrel. Always check the barrels. You never know. There are traps as well on the barrels, guys, so watch out for those. So yeah, a lot of different ways of... Oh, a boss. Kill Hillock. Why? Why do I have to kill him? Aw, poor old Hillock. It's pretty hard, but I can bash him back. Okay, take some mana. There we go. Mana pots work in exactly the same way as health pots do. He should drop some decent loot, this guy. There we go. Not really. Wasn't that good, was it?
Carry this.
Oh, our inventory's full. So, our inventory. Here is our inventory. And yes, you do play inventory Tetris. Unlike other games that just add weight or whatever, it's kept the old Diablo style inventory Tetris. And I like that. I like that. I do. I think it's pretty cool. You have to select carefully what you're going to pick up. What you're going to leave behind, etc. So, yeah, I really do like this. There we go. I'm going to put the bow in there. Didn't we get a better... Oh, right. There's identification as well. I do have a scroll of identification here. You get them... you get a few of them by default. So, that's a 100 mace, 6.9. Just like Diablo 2, you can switch between weapon slots using the X key. Like that, so I can go to long range. Pew, pew, pew. There is no ammunition. That's GTA. There is no ammunition, so you've got unlimited arrows. But you can add effects to those arrows as well. Lightning, fire, elemental effects, things like that. So we can pick up that rusted sword now. There we go. Did we get anything else? Better evasion rating, armor. We can't wear that. Oh, that's unidentified, actually. So if we identify that, it's not great for our class, but we can equip it. Right, there we go. So we found the first encampment here. It's called Lionized Watch. Lionized Watch is a hub. It's a central hub, and it's basically the same as an MMO. So here we'll see lots of other people running around that we don't know. Lots of characters that are in this area right now on our server. When you go out to the individual areas, like back there on the beach, or there's another area here called the coast, which we're going to go to next, that's basically instanced, just like Diablo, where you can pair up with friends. We have the usual stash and guild stash. You saw there that I had a lot of stuff in the stash already. I played this game quite a bit. Nessa.
Alamoana, marauder of Namakanui.
I agree.
No,
whatever that was.
Surprise, Karui. My father and I were amongst those who tried to save your people from ignorance and damnation.
Okay.
My father paid for his arrogance with his life. I'm still paying for mine.
So she's Exile as well.
And I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of Hillock, that putrid giant you felled out there.
No problem.
Be careful in the days to come.
I will.
Karui's savagery is nothing when compared to the ferocity that is Rayclast.
Karui's savagery.
Lionized Watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here, while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me.
Okay.
On the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater.
Indeed. Basically nothing, really. So she also sells and buys items. Now, there is no gold, because we're just exiles, so we have to form our own trading currencies. And that's usually in the form of convenience item. Upgrade items. So it's going to give us scrolls of wisdom or scroll fragments, and you have to combine 5 scroll fragments to make 1 scroll of wisdom. And scroll of wisdoms are just scroll of identifiers, basically. That's all they are. Always worth having. Yeah, so there we go. Got all my gear and everything. Who's this? Bestel.
A mighty marauder, marooned on a moribund mainland.
You're a moron,
That's the first
mainly.
line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile.
Oh, you're writing a poem. That's nice.
Easy, lad. You could gut a bloke with a look like that.
I didn't look at you in any way.
The name's Bestel,
Nice to meet you.
captain of the good ship Merry Gull.
The Merry Gull.
Alas, my Merry Gull is gone.
Oh, dear.
My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion.
So Bestel is probably not a, well, he's crazy.
There's an island.
Is there?
Skipping a wade offshore of the terraces.
Okay.
That's where my Merry Gull ran aground.
Alright.
Watched the locals spit roast the ship's
He's not an exile, you
His
see.
medicine chest might
Spit
still
roast
be
the
there,
ship's doctor?
amongst
Why did you do that?
splinters and bones. It'd have everything Nessa might need.
Perverts.
Dr. Shaky Hands Opton was lousy with a scalpel and even worse with a saw.
I bet he was.
But he knew his apothecary.
Oh, did he?
Explains the shaky hands, if you ask me.
So Bestel is obviously not an exile. He was shipwrecked here, but he's formed a group with these guys. You can talk to them about certain things in the world around them. You can ask them about other people in the
Poor
group.
Nessa. Not even a mother herself, and yet she cares for us all.
She does.
And what a sickly, pathetic brood we are.
We are a bit. Look at
May
us.
she live to
It's
have
nice
a
fire you've got going there, though.
real family.
Oh, congrats! That guy just leveled. Did you see that? Sorry, Bestel, but you're insane, so I spoke over you anyway. Who's Tarkley?
Fine work with Hillock.
No problem.
Where'd you learn to fight like that?
Ball's over.
No, don't tell me.
I just told
The
you.
exiles have no history.
Really?
Dominus took it from us.
So he's
from
another
our
exile.
guards, dumped us
Who's
in the water
Dominus?
out there.
Blackguards.
Live or die now.
Is it? I'd rather live.
Have one of these.
Thanks.
And no need to thank me.
I just did.
I'm thinking of myself and the others here.
Okay, selfish.
The longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
Indeed. So he looks like the leader of the group, and he's given us one gem to choose from. So we can choose from Ground Slam, Cleave, or Dual Strike. I'm going to go for Cleave because I need an AoE as soon as possible.
The walls of this old ruin. Lion Eyes watch. Defensible enough with a few stout, well-armed veterans.
Only 3 of you.
But what have I got?
Three of
Starving
you.
exiles with driftwood clubs and rusted dirks.
Hey, don't diss
Still,
the Dirks.
There's the waypoint.
Waypoint?
Piece of locomancy.
Ooh.
Couldn't use it till I found another one out in the
Okay, so there's the fast travel system right there, guys.
Step on that one and you're back here in a flash.
Alright.
Though I spill my lunch every time I use the damn thing.
Pussy. We're ready to go. We've got to go and find the medicine, this girl, and find the wrecked ship for Bestel. I'm guessing the wrecked ship will have some medicine because he was talking about the doctor and apothecary and things like that. Apothecary, that's an odd word to say. It's a nice word though, isn't it? Why am I talking? Come on, keep going. Let's go up the beach then.
This land is wounded.
This land is wounded apparently. Wow, that's a lot of zombies. Okay, let's go back here for a sec. Don't forget I'm playing hardcore, so if I die forever. For now, we're just... Oh, who's that? Stop throwing fire at me. Did you just throw fire at me, young man? Stop throwing fire at me. Oh, this soul just went somewhere. There's another one. Maybe Marauder was not the most interesting class to showcase. There are some interesting battle mechanics on the different classes, and as you get further into the game, the more stuff that you can do. We can jump about with this guy, we can do AoE, and as I said, the game's quite flexible, so you're not limited to just barbarian stuff, well, marauder stuff, sorry. That guy's throwing stones. Who throws stones? I need some better gear. Quickly. Oh, one hit wonder, there we go. Basher, Rooney, and the Facicles.
Calm's canoe struck this sand with the force of destiny.
Did it?
At his beck, the greatest war host in Kardui history tamed the wild sea, their canoes coupling with the land one by one. Lion-eyed gemlings met us with shining metal and bold words. Hyri's arrows withered their pride, Calm's axis silenced their despair. Marseilles Lion-eye fought bravely to the last. Calm honored him with a place on his belt.
Yeah.
Calm has shown Rayclast our Kardui strength. Calm will teach Rayclast the Kardui way.
So you find lots of these little artifacts as you go around the game and around the world. and they explain a little bit more about the lore. They're very well written. They're well voiced as well. I mean, don't forget, this game was made on a pretty tight budget, but there's some good voiceover work, some great music, some great artwork. I definitely recommend everyone just giving it a try at least. It's on Steam. The link to the Steam page is just below the one bit surrounded here. Hang on a sec. It's just below the video in the description box. And you should definitely go and try it out if you haven't already. I've dinged Wackaroni City. There we go. Oh, and my gem's leveled up. I don't like the way you have to click to level your gem up. I don't know whether that's something to do with tactile character progression or not. I'm not sure why it's designed like that, but it's annoying having to level it up. And sometimes the gem won't be able to level up because you haven't met the requirements yet, even though it'll have maxed out its current XP. And in that case, it will remain down here. And it'll appear again once it's ready to level up, but it's just a little bit annoying. You can't respec either. However, you can earn special refund points, which will take you back down the tree if you want to branch out elsewhere. These are given for rewards as quests and things like that later on in the game. As you can probably hear, this is a very clicky game. I like clicky games. You're gonna need a strong hand, no history of RSI, and a decent mouse. Do I miss having a central currency like gold or, you know, just money in general? Yeah, I do a little bit. But the trading system makes more sense from a lore point of view. There's some kind of encampment up there, isn't there? I'm trying to stay away from... Look! Oh, there's a boss up there. You can see the XP going up there in the bottom, that orange bar right at the bottom. Bottom center. Okay, gotta be careful now. Try and take out some of these stragglers. Fire Fury, she resists chaos, apparently. Okay, she doesn't have much HP, just gotta watch that fire. And getting surrounded. There we go, she's down. Bash, bash, bash. Oh, my mana's gone. So I'll just whack him with my stick. Yeah, this first area is quite well populated, isn't it? There's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of different monsters and monster types, a lot of different environments, graphical styles. It's a pleasure to journey through Rayclast, it really is, despite it being so dark and disgusting. So you'll see that some items require a certain amount of a certain stat. Here are our stats. Strength 32, Intelligence 14, Dexterity. There are only 3 primary stats. Yeah, you have defense and offense are obviously your main secondary stats. So you can see here my chance to hit and my attacks per second, damage per second, etc, etc. So we have a chain belt. Energy shield. Oh, I was hoping we'd get one of those. There it is. Just like Halo. Don't forget, you have to keep clicking, guys. You can't just click once on an enemy. You have to keep clicking or keep your finger down on the left mouse button. There goes my shield. Look, my shield's gone. But it will rebuild. And ding! Look at the seagulls. I like seagulls. I like the sound of seagulls because it reminds me of the seaside. And you can use shift to hold still, look, if you don't want to move. So you can either aim at an enemy, or you can shoot the barrels as well. Oh, that was trapped. Did you see that? So you can aim at an enemy, or you can just hold shift and aim your mouse pointer where you think the enemy's going to be. You can even hit enemies off screen as well, if you're clever. Oh, thanks. Portal scroll gets me back to town, obviously. And some iron greaves. Where did they go? Oh, I think I'm wearing them. Yes, boots. I love a good pair of iron boots. Alright, that was the encampment we cleared out before, so I'm in completely the wrong area. And so we'll edit until we find the right place. I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. Aha, here look. There we go, there's a little bridge across here. And we go to the tidal island. This is where the shipwreck is. All I wanted was a quick nap after swimming all that way from the ship. Honestly. I haven't eaten in days. Why do I have to fight all these people? Okay, we'll use that so that we can use cleave. Onwards and upwards. Oh, you can zoom in. Oh, that was gross. Oh, I'm sorry you had to see that. His bottom half just fell off. Now I can use cleave. So I'll put cleave on my right mouse button and put this on my middle mouse button. I'll also put it on Q as well, so I remember. MOBA controls, QWER, and mouse 4 if you want it. So now I can cleave, look. Rah, 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 rah. Hitting multiple enemies at once, which is nice. Now they're coming at me one at a time. Now I don't want them to. Plink. Before we get to the boss and the purpose of our visit here to this island, I just want to show you the in-game shop. Here it is. So we have things like armor effects, alternate skill effects, so if you wanted your fireball to look purple, things like that. Weapon effects, they don't increase the damage or have any effect on the weapon, it is purely visual. Same with character effects, animations like dancing and gestures and things like that. There's also a lot in guild management as well. In the guild you can buy guild stash tabs, guild member slots and things like that. So if you want to run a guild, you probably will have to invest a little bit of money. They have regular deals as well, so it's always worth keeping an eye out. So you buy these coins and then you spend these coins. It's a really good system, and even if it wasn't a really good system, even if they were selling pay-to-win items, I'd still recommend this game because the amount of content that you get for nothing is truly staggering.
Calm has removed the eternal stain from this coast. The
Sounds
Empire
rude.
citizens decorate our meeting houses with their heads.
Yeah.
Our warriors build homes for our families. Our families till the earth, fish the waters.
Sorry, I haven't got time. Oh, there's a boss here. Okie dokie. Let's pull these out a little bit and see if we can thin the crowd again. Wow, that guy just disappeared. Oh dear. Oh, I'm frozen. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Come on, you spam that cleave. Spam that cleave. And bash. There we go, get some health off him. And keep hitting him. He's nearly dead. Dave. Shoot him with the arrows. There we go. Wow. We got the medicine chest. Yay. Iron ring. Another bow there. Padded vest. Tribal club. Corroded blade. Yeah, not interested in any of those. Sorry that I didn't listen to you properly, Mr. Carving person. I will listen to you. Oh, hang on. I'm trying. Okay, let's focus now. We've got to focus, guys. Let's focus. Oh, this one's got special shield on, hasn't it? Look, oh, there we go. Got rid of the shield. Nice ooze you've got there, though. I do love a good ooze. And here's the map and the quest log and everything. It'll show you which waypoints that you've discovered and things like that, so that you can quickly get around the map. This is just Act 1. There are actually 3 acts in the game, I think. I think there's still 3. 4th is being worked on. The 3 acts will take you quite a long time, and then there's a lot of endgame stuff to do as well. You've also got the area map, just like Diablo, that overlays here, and you can keep it on and move around, which I think is really cool. I understand the reason why a lot of games take this out nowadays, but I think it's really cool that I can keep that map in. I'm an explorer. I like to explorify the map. I'm not going to walk all the way back, I don't think. I think I might as well just use one of my portal scrolls. And there we go. We create a little portal, and we go back to Lion's Eye. Hello, Ness.
A medicine chest?
Yep.
This means more to us than you can know.
No problem.
There are some who wouldn't have lasted the night without it.
Including me.
In return for the knowledge that one can do more than suffer in Rayclass.
Thanks.
You and Tarkley. You give us something better than serums and salves.
And we give you the
You
D.
give us hope.
Oh, hope. I'll take a big fat health flask, thank you.
So, you managed to salvage Shaky Hand's druggery.
I did.
Nicely done.
Thanks.
Nessa will put it to good use.
Hope she does.
More than that benumbed quack Optin ever did.
Who's Optin?
Here, have one of these.
What is it? I bet it's just a fruit pastel. There we go, guys. That was Path of Exile. I hope you enjoyed that. Went on a little adventure there, didn't we? It was quite gory, but exciting and interesting, and I hope that I've enticed you in. Come and join us. There's a few of us playing this. I play with friends every now and again, and it's really good fun. Fun? What does that mean? It's really good fun. I hope to see you online at some point in the future. But in the meantime, I'm off for some food. I'm going to put some spuds in. I fancy some spuds tonight. You guys take care of each other and have a great day.